Zion, 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 Berachamim. Zion, 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 Berachamim.
Welcome to Artzenu, where we tour and travel through our homeland, through Israel. Join us on this week's amazing adventure. This is a Beit Knesset in Gondar, Ethiopia. Ethiopia was the home to Jews for many thousands of years. The Jews who lived here left Eretz Yisrael in the time of the first Beit HaMikdash, the time of King Shlomo, and they moved until they finally found another place to live outside of Eretz Yisrael with enough fertile land that they could grow and have farms and be able to establish a community. These are the children of Dan, Naphtali, Gad, and Asher, who all moved away from Bnei Yisrael and Eretz Yisrael and spent so many years here by themselves. They even had their own country here called Beta Yisrael, which lasted for many, many years. The Jews of Ethiopia eventually were able to leave Ethiopia and come back to Eretz Yisrael. Life in Ethiopia was hard, and in 1991, 37 jumbo jet aircrafts flew into Beta Yisrael, into Ethiopia, and named Operation Solomon came to the rescue and saved hundreds and thousands of Jewish Ethiopians living in Ethiopia and brought them from Ethiopia back to Eretz Yisrael, back to our homeland, back to where all Jews belong. During the time that they were here, they had a special holiday called Sigd, which is a holiday in which they would all travel to a mountaintop and face toward Yerushalayim. Just as the Pasuk tells us that as Avraham headed to the Akedah with Yitzchak, he looked and in the distance he saw Yerushalayim, he saw the Har HaMoriah, the Makom HaMikdash, Vayar et HaMakom Merachok, he saw it from a distance. That was their connection to Bnei Yisrael, and they would daven in a direction one time a year as they celebrated, even though they were separate from Bnei Yisrael, they celebrated with Bnei Yisrael. In 2008, Sigd became a national Israeli holiday celebrating the Ethiopian Jews living in Israel, and while they don't have to go up to the top of a mountain far away from Yerushalayim, they do gather on the top of a mountain in Yerushalayim and celebrate being part of Kalal Yisrael and the Makom HaMikdash. Even though we don't have a Beit HaMikdash now, it is still a celebration today, the celebration of Sigd, which we celebrate this Shabbat.
ארץ אבק חלב, חלב ודבש. ארץ אבק חלב, חלב ודבש. ארץ אבק חלב, חלב ודבש. ארץ אבק חלב